Hello and welcome back, whenever and wherever you are out there. Santosh again for another Sunday night psychic sleep, reminding everyone that I've taught this weekend, so I am here, I am full of the right kind of energy, but I have a limited amount, so it may not go too terribly long this evening. Um, we'll see what happens. Please, relax. Start yourself relaxing. Start off your relaxing, whatever and however I need to say it to cue you to the whole point of the whole thing, right? To learn to master relaxation, to use it as the skill and tool it is and can be. Let's see. Opening soda pop sound. Let's march right along as we continue to relax, allowing the breath to become smoother and deeper, and the thing supporting us, the thing underneath us, becoming softer and softer, whether that's the chair, your bed, your floor, your feet. All good. The art for the message from in between this week is of Lance, still in our forest theme. I'm just still on the forest theme, and that's all I can say. That's what's coming through for a little bit, and we're under a full moon that is lighting the path and just showing how tall the trees are, how dark the forest is. And you see the moonlight on top of Lance, walking behind one of the root systems of the trees that tower so tall. And also, just for posterity's sake, if I ever forget that I did it, there is a very little knobby-kneed bat that came as a shout out to a friend who was commenting on a doodle that I had done. So this is his first official appearance, and who knows? Might see him again, might not. I don't know. But I do know he's in there. I very much like the having to zoom in to see certain details kind of structure to my drawings, but for what it is, it's that metaphor of spaciousness, but not an empty spaciousness, right? Like how the moonlight fills the valley and the glades below it, the forests and the gaps in it. The message part of the message from in between this week is titled Psychic Sleep for Dream Recall. What are your dreams saying to you? What are you saying to your dreams? These two questions are interrelated. Dream recall is known for being the exacting first step or hurdle, if you like, to dream exploration. Auto-suggestion and dream journaling help beginners most. It's well documented. The difficulty is on remembering to remind yourself to remember, since one of the most receptive states is right before falling asleep. Patience, time, and effort are the true teachers here. But you can also tap into vague memory fragments for insight as you build recall. Feel into your dreams lately. The themes of your dreams, have they been in the same type of location? Have there been many others in your dreams, or just you? Again, from what you can remember. Have they been busy or relaxed? How have they been leaving you feeling when you wake up? Tell yourself you're working on remembering your dreams. It will help. And if done earnestly, your focus may spill over into other types of dreams that you've forgotten, like ambitions. It's nice to have a goal to be funneling effort towards that you've picked for yourself without force, desperation, or coercion. This week's 3-card draw is the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and number 1, the Magician, inviting us to consider, let's get fired up in a good way. B, a rain of sparks or fireworks or sky flowers. How you label things can shift your experience of it. Asking yourself for help instead of berating. For C. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. They're just merely potential portals of help, right? Because not only are these sessions intended to strengthen the dialogue between the different layers of the mind, the conscious and subconscious in particular, it helps craft that language as well. And this is why often I tell people to interpret their own dreams, because only they know what certain things really mean to them and what experiences those symbols evoke. And as said before, just to say it again, to remind us all, dream journaling helps you remember them. I get lazy with my dream journal every now and again, but seeing as there are some things that I'm doing in the dreamscape, I need more memory of it. And so, before you go dancing down that trail with me, realize that remembering dreams means waking up after them or during them a lot. So, sleep can be broken in this pursuit, but not broken forever, and fairly easy for most to overcome. Just putting it out there, because I know that dream manipulation is 100% possible because I've done it myself, and I have talked to several others that have as well. And I think that kind of, in yoga philosophy, helping one to do something constructive with their sleep, as opposed to just hand over the reins as soon as you pass out. could be a virtue extolled by those that speak of these practices. But basically, you've got to convince yourself that you're going to remember and that it's going to be okay and easy to remember, and it will take time. So, patience. But luckily, the intent and how bad you desire that to happen will alter the time dilation in your favor, making something appear quicker or further down the line. And I think in honor of dreams being what they are, they shouldn't be subjected to linear timelines either, as we explore. But we're going to do a couple of exercises, and we're going to funnel this effort all towards our future dream recall, which could be as soon as tonight. So hopefully you're relaxing yourself still, allowing that relaxation to happen. And this week it came through to take us on a little gratitude exploration, because what I've gotten written in my notes is gratitude is a potion, but what I was thinking is how if you're stuck in a rut in a depressive mode of thinking, practicing gratitude is like switching the tracks that you're on, and so now all that energy is pushing towards this positive feedback loop, because we're very familiar with the negative feedback loops we create. We can do positive ones. So even begrudgingly, you can come up with something you're grateful for and start there. Did someone treat you nicely today? Did things go well? Did you accomplish something? Did you make it through the day without freaking out? Did you only freak out once? So maybe you've been shown love recently. Maybe you've caught someone speaking their love language to you. Maybe you I don't know where I was going with that. Like, I got lost on the outer fringes of gratitude and the possibility of everything. Did you eat something today? Did 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 you perhaps, let's say, eat a piece of bread, and that bread came in a package, and how nice that you didn't have to bake it just to get it. And how many people were involved in in the process of getting that to you, from farmers to factories to markets to all the hands and peoples whose livelihoods are tied up in the making of something as simple as wrapping. And stay on the edge of I'm not extolling the virtues of plastic in today's world, but you get the point. Even the label was designed by someone, a team of someone's. And so just in the act of eating a sandwich, you could do an entire gratitude practice. Grateful for the tomato and its flavor, if that's what's on your sandwich. Grateful for all the things that had to happen to get it there to you. So, to not keep kicking the same bucket, I will remind myself gratitude is a practice. And it's okay if it doesn't come naturally or easily at first. It's doable and it's effective in changing one's mood. So, hearken back, if you will, to something that you're grateful for. And follow that chain of thoughts as sort of the next thing pops up and you're like, oh, was I grateful for that as well? Yeah, that and that. Allow yourself to hop down the gratitude trail as hippity and hoppity as you want it to be. Where are you? Where's your practice of hopping from one moment of gratitude to the other? Maybe you saw the sunset today and we're grateful that it's happening a little later in the evening now as the seasons keep changing. Maybe you're grateful for a gift that you've recently gotten. Maybe you're grateful for a hardship that taught you a valuable lesson. There are no limits. And maybe you're starting to feel it like a pressure building, or like a light in the dark dimly glowing and getting brighter. And let's link it to a breathing practice. Imagining, however you would like to imagine, that you are breathing in this gratitude. And it doesn't have to be specific gratitude moments. It can be general feelings or just gratitude in itself as this imaginary amorphous thing that can be breathed in. Breathe it in. Breathe in the gratitude. Visualize to your heart's desire. Swirling lights, swimming dragons, and it's all good. Just breathe in the gratitude in the way that you would like to most in this moment. Notice if there are any areas in the body or the mind that feel resistant to the state of gratitude. Not judging, just noticing. And for the next 2 or 3 breaths, give it all you've got. Imagine and imagine into the future. Imagine a time where you could use the feelings that you're feeling right now of centeredness, of focus, of relaxed focus. Allow yourself to see a time where this might come in handy, sometime in the near future. And then just being open to the possibility that this you can send you that energy packet in the future, that you can tap into this state of gratitude and maybe flip the energetic switch of how you're feeling and how that might be beneficial in one of your upcoming interactions. And now, let's play the game of being grateful for remembering our dreams that we dreamed tonight. Imagine in the morning when you wake up and how you will be so elated that you have a lot of detail. It's fresh on the mind, and so you don't move the body. You just stick with those memories. You can go backwards in time if you want to. You can hit reverse, watch it again. You can sit with it for a moment and recall which bits you would like to focus on and pull those forward. So imagine what it would feel like to have that amount of control, that you have reached into the now from your own future to help pull you to this state of inner resourcefulness, of how good it will feel to know that, of course, you remember the dreams. You remember all of your dreams. It's no big deal. But it is, because it's cool. Knowing that you can self-edit in case you get too addicted to remembering your dreams and need to come back into the default world, you will catch yourself. What would it feel like to be so good at that? And how grateful would you be? Grateful for the gift you give yourself of remembering your dreams, of exploring your dreams. Well, any altered state for that matter. Restrictions apply to that statement. But allowing yourself to feel future gratitude for doing something in your past. And letting that go. And just feeling into the higher self knowing what you mean. If your words weren't right, if your visualizations weren't sharp, that you are in line with yourself, so you will be able to encourage yourself this way and that. And I hope for all that come across this to experience the depth, breadth, and beauty of their dreamscape. And mindscape, and and other woo things that I shall pull myself back from. But I am grateful for your participation with this whenever and wherever. And if you were one of our friends who like to drift off straight into slumber, blessings along your way. Thank you for being here. Feel good, feel well, be happy. And for those of us that need to come back out of the state that we may or may not have achieved, but coming back into the body via the sensation at the nostrils of cool air coming in and warm air going back out. Cool air coming in, warm air going out, and just follow those sensations back into the body, all the way back into your physical body in the right here and right now. Sealing the practice with any intent that you need. Hari Om Tat Sat, my friends. This has been a little psychic sleep. I wish you well in your explorations, and I can just see all the dream journals being filled in my mind's eye now. And that makes my heart happy. So thanks for participating. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. It's weird being in like the visual media now. I'm like, okay, I got a thing. Yeah. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your week. I would be so grateful if you liked or commented or subscribed or shared or anything like that. Yeah. Only if you feel like that's something you want to do, though. Alright, friends. This has been Psychic Sleep for the 2nd of March, 2025. Hari Om Tat Sat. Feel good, feel well, be happy.